Walk on, people, walk on, walk on. Let me just share the link. I know you guys are not used to me going live over here. But sometimes. Good afternoon, Norma. Big up yourself. I'm gonna copy and paste the link in the group. Because people are used to me being live over here. But sometimes I come live over here, I don't want the people them up in my business. I'm gonna put up a little idiot link and then me take it down back. But I know the people who will come will come. The people who I want to be here will be here. You understand me? Yes. The people who I want to be here will be here. Me I hide. Now me I get popular. People are try come for me. Me I hide. And then sister me make call Mix Up Queen page. Me have a message Mix Up Queen and say, yo, if you're gonna use my stuff, man, you need to tag me so I can know who to block. You see what I say? Tag me. Tag me if you're gonna use my things them. Now make me know say my things them I use because hey, if you're gonna use my content to build your page, at least send some people my way. Now mind you, quite a few people did come over. I have noticed that. You understand? But listen, now I wanted to listen to YMK's live. Hi Vanessa. Hi. Yes, indeed. Hope everybody is going well. I have a few dishes to put up tonight, but you know, what I tend to do is I tend to start posting from 7 o'clock on Dutch Pot Sunday because it gives people more time to send in their stuff. So I'm gonna be posting until late. But for now, I'm just cooking me a curry goat today. Curry goat fried chicken with sweet and sour sauce and made the white rice because nobody don't want a rice and peas. What's everybody cooking? Oh, not cook for Sunday dinner. What are we all cooking for Sunday dinner? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Yeah, cook stew peas. Lord Jesus. Norma. You know say your stew peas turn up as well, you know. You know say your stew peas turn up. But are you doing it without meat this time, sis? Are you doing it with meat, without meat? Oh yeah, do it. Yeah, do it ital. You understand? But yes, this whole thing with Kevin, boy oh boy, it rocked me, you know, it rocked me, you know. It rocked a few people. But I want to tell you how it rocked me because you know what? Because I'm going to say some things for you when I never stepped on the live last night. You know what I noticed? That it shake the blogging world in a way because I think people are doing a bit of a wake-up check. They're realizing that things can get quite serious. You understand? You want him to divorce me? No, my love. I don't want him to divorce you at all. You do it meet. Okay. So it's shock everybody because it'll make all of us double check ourselves in terms of how we represent ourselves on social media. You understand me? And the things that we say and the fights that we pick up. Because, you know, my finger them jiggy sometime. I know that, right? And I cannot help sometimes but to respond when my name is called or if I'm seeing a comment that is not fair about me. And I am having to grow in that world to recognize that now that I am out there doing blogging, I have to realize that people are going to criticize me. They're going to say things that are not true. They're going to cuss me. They're going to dip up under me. They're going to call me all kind of blouse and skirt name. You understand me? And me can answer everybody. Now trust me now. Believe me when me say that my back broad certain ways. You understand? Calling me names and stuff, you all don't matter in that respect. Those who are against whatever my perspective are, if they want to call me names, they can call me names. It doesn't bother me. I will laugh at stuff like that. And hey, all promotion is good promotion. You understand me? Be it that you are not for my perspective or whatever. But as long as the bloggers keep it respectful in that if they recycle or put my stuff out there, that they actually credit and they're doing it for the purpose of hearing what other people have to think, then I don't have no problem. You see if them come and them start say, look, panda girl, you like what the bongo jungle nonsense page did do. I will strike them. You understand? Because you are actually twisting the perspective of others against me and not letting them find their own thoughts. That is manipulative. And I don't have no time for manipulative bloggers. You understand me? If you're a blogger and you're one of them that where we call them the one that will regurgitate other people's stuff and you don't add nothing to it, but you want to do that, don't go adding shit to try and make people think a certain way. And then I look at what has happened with Kevon. You understand? And I looked at some of his stuff on TikTok, which I found absolutely hilarious. All the little clips that I could find, I found hilarious. But I am not gonna lie, I did see quite a lot of the negative stuff that people are referring to out there, right? He had a lot of cuss going on with other people, other personalities online. And trust me, you know, want to get cussed by the man. You know, like, oh, when we say when YMK come for you and drag you, you don't want to get cussed by YMK. And the same thing with Kevin. If anything, it is times 10. It's magnified. You hear what me say? So if on a thing say YMK did feisty, this guy, this guy is 10 times worse. The man have lyrics for days, or had, I should say, referring to him in the past tense. But I wanted to listen to Your Majesty's response to what happened, you know, because I know that there is a history between YMK and this guy. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but there was a whole beef with Your Majesty and Kevon. And also a whole beef with Your Majesty, Kevon, and Kazim. So they had a whole history together. And I hadn't heard the live earlier, so we're gonna listen to bits of it together and kind of discuss.
It out in 2016, September 2016. So it had to do with Kazim and Keon calling themselves the London Kardashians, basically. You know, which simply means them have them purse, them like to shop, them like to enjoy themselves, them like to take trips, you know, so them just call themselves that. For some strange reason, this is my recollection, for some strange reason, I don't know how Kevon knew about them or whatever, but I think, oh, you again, it was because of who? Them, calling themselves the Kardashians. So Kevin and Fame friend them start to call themselves the Holland Kardashians or the Amsterdam Kardashians or whatever. I mean, I don't know how the feud did really start, but the feud started where him start for cuss. Who him start for cuss first? Keon. No man, Keon never get involved in the last part. So Keon get it first. Anyway, so the London Kardashians was made up of Keon, Kazim, and Keon. The 3 Ks, basically. Me's a K, Chris, but me never get involved until when my name a call. So, for some reason, Kevin started to talk about them and cuss them and all sorts of things. You know, Kia, she, you know, jump on the bandwagon. Not the bandwagon, jump on the story. And this is how Kia and Kevon rose to fame. One bacchanal, one argument between themselves.
And you guys know who Kia is? If you don't know who Kia is another blogger who basically, I think from what I can see of her, she's trans. Living life as a girl, but born a boy, right? Quite a beautiful trans as well, with naturally nice long hair and stuff. And she was speaking on Kevon's passing last night as well. But I will play a bit of that also.
And whatever. Kazim, on the other hand, he never did really entertain it. Keon worse. But the bacchanal continued between Kia and Kevon, to my recollection. To my wholehearted recollection. You understand? If me wrong, I'm wrong, but that is what I remember. So, So with all of that being said now, you know, Kevin being Kevin, and this is so long ago, me just try to remember. Kevin being Kevin now, Kevin start to attack, you know, everybody that is associated with Kia, with Keon and Kazim. Right? So later on in the conversation, if you hear me say the London Kardashians or whatever, you know me, I refer to Kia, Kazim, and Keon. This is my recollection. So there are times when Kia was putting Kevin in a place, you know, the way she normally does. Because you know, Kia is undisputed certain ways, and Kevin is undisputed certain. So the two of them met them name as you know, in that respect. So when Kevin now run out of options, Kevin started to cuss Kazim single. He started to cuss Keon single. Instead of cussing everybody as a collective, he started to cuss everybody one by one. Okay. When he started on Kazim now, I was like, me go jump in at the mix and jump on the bandwagon because I'm like, where you cuss my husband for? Where him do you? You understand me? We don't know you from nowhere or whatever. So, me never did a respond. And then what he did, it went for my business.
Oh, crap.
Him start to talk all sorts of things about my business. Him start to go on with himself about my business and chat a bag of things, make up story, fabricated story.
What?
So then I had to get involved. Someone who know the story a long time, I don't know how it go. And him talk and him talk and him say and him say and him say and him say. Some of these videos I still have. I don't know where them there, but I still have them. So, this is when I jump in and I put a call into Kevin. I call him on Facebook. I remember vividly me at the Brixton shop. This is when the Brixton shop did still open. And I said, boss man, but understand say yeah, cause the London Kardashians. What have to do with my business? I am not a London Kardashian because you see with me never put myself in a group yet.
Right.
To say, me have this a bestie, that the bestie, this a bestie, that the bestie. And me's a Kardashian or me's whatever. Me's a royal, no. Me's a royal boss, no. But at that particular time, you know, me never did do nothing like that.
Okay.
So anyway, so I talk to him and I still have those conversations in my inbox and screenshots because at one point I did go to the police station over Amsterdam to deal with the matter.
Wow.
So I still have a file put on somewhere. Because I did collect everything because I'm like, when they're in Europe, you can't get away with this because at the end of the day, you're trying to bring damage to my business. And the last time I checked, at that time, the UK, UK was a part of the EU.
Yes.
And we had rights. So I did prosecute him to the full extent of the law. You know them ways? So with all of that being said now, Chris, you're crying. No, I'm not crying. My item just read from yesterday. I'm tired. The tiredness just dropped down for me yesterday. So, I'm still tired, but, you know, I have to take a walk and get some fresh air. You know, so when Kevin starts to come from a business now, and then it come when me start to defend it now, because I'm like, well, my business have to do with what you deal with the Kardashians. It has nothing to do with my business. My business is my business. You know, you shouldn't go and attack my business. Me's a Jamaican, me's an island boy. I come from the Caribbean. You're Trinidadian, me a Jamaican. You know, me come over here and, you know, me I do my thing. Me don't expect you to mash up what me I do because at the end of the day, this now nothing to do with nothing. You know, and this is social media now where people can start to believe the negativity and things are true. You understand me? So I got involved and he started to cuss me as well. Me talk to Kevin, like it's like, I remember vividly the shop was closing. And the shop always closed around 6 o'clock. And I was speaking to Kevin around 6 o'clock when I check out the till. And I said, Kevin, I beg you do, just leave my business out there. If you want to cuss Kazim, you cuss Kazim. Because in my head, this is all trivial. You understand me? This is all trivial. This is not we're going nowhere. This is just banter. When them call it a Trinidad, the guy in the video.
Bacchanal.
Picong.
Picong.
In a Trinidad, them call it what?
Picong.
Picong. So picong in a Jamaican terms is like you just a bad talk somebody, just idle chat, you know, whatever. So that is what I thought it was, like just banter. Me never know said that I go so serious and the man did not go hard. Then me did have to jump back in the ring and come back because after me talk to him the day, yeah, not even 30 minutes. The man went back unalive. Of course, then him start to cuss me and I tell me say him not have no loyalty because once me married to Kazim, me in it to an all sort of something and I'm like, okay then, well, it seems like this man now listen to no reasoning.
Right.
Him now listen to no reasoning. Him no want hear nothing what me have to say. Him just feel like say him is just lawless and him is a whole person to himself. You know, somebody just leave it. The one thing with Kevin what me remember as well, if you give the silent treatment, him don't like it. So me start to give the silent treatment now and him never like it. So then when him come, because it's like him search for a different way, you know. For them come back, you know. For you have to respond to him, you know. So that is what he was doing. He did not evolve. He was like a shapeshifter. He was like what do you call it now? Like you remember with COVID and the different variants and it's like him I don't know, him have a way about him where him just if you're not answer him, it's like him go dig,
up the ante.
go dig and him come right back again with something you have to answer him. That's what I'm saying. So then now me find somebody that for answer the man. Me did have to answer him multiple times. Me did have to answer him. So to the point when I talk about, oh no have no purse, oh no broke in England, oh no have nothing. So this is when I don't know if you remember when me go in on my bank account and me ask the man. Cause remember we just speak to the bank, the representative from the bank.
Yeah.
And me there confirm how much money me have in on my bank account at the time. Because you don't cost me, but you don't have no money. You understand? You can't cost people who do well for themselves and all these things and whatever. So, anyway, if I cut a long story short, and you went and show exactly, and I went and I showed my bank account with me 400,000 when me did that.
Yeah, I remember that.
At that time. You understand? I mean, I talk about pounds, but not about dollars. Right. So somehow remember the story as it is. Where Kevin never say, and where him couldn't say. Where him couldn't say, and where him never say. The man went all out. One, you know, like a complete 360 of a verbal assault. But you know what? I remember I have it now one message and I say, Kevin, you know, so this talent where you have, you could have used it another way. Kill me dead. God, if I lie me, I tell, strike me. No, if I lie me, I tell. I say, Kevin, this talent where you have, and this is at the inception of the cussing where they that one. Back in 2016, I said, this talent where you have, brother, you could turn it into something else because you're a comedian. Because cousin, when enough time cousin depend Keon depend you know, Kevin depend the live. Even when we and him not talk, and when him talk, some things what we do. Eh?
Laugh.
Yeah. See? Sometimes Kevin a cuss we and a cuss people and him did a cuss we and a done we. And me and cousin just sit down there with us a laugh.
Yeah.
We just a laugh because
I'm
the man
funny
is so
afraid.
comedic when him ready. Him have words. The man have words. It's like sometimes I say to myself, Chuck, just leave him alone, yeah, man, because this, that, and the other, da. You understand me? Because the man, as this brother said on our live yesterday, Kevin was a necessary evil.
Right.
You understand me? Of course, him evil certain ways, but it was necessary in certain ways. You understand me? So yeah, man. So sometimes we look upon him and we just laugh same way and whatever, and we just say, you know what? If this man could have just put him talent in a different way, rather than fear cuss people, you know, and all these things, you know, and whatever. You know, so after a period of time, you know, it's like we weren't speaking, but it's like me let go and him let go.
Just done
And what
this
did I
one.
again? With the talk, man, with the talk? Because things they just die down like it die a natural death. Because not never did that happen. Kate did still a sell.
Mm-hmm.
We still did a travel and a go about with business and all that. But did he made a comment one time say, I know we him have beef with. Who him did have beef with? Who? Right. Have beef with Kate. Really have no beef with we. Because it said. And everything just die a natural death. And me not gonna tell a lie, even so, you have to take in Maureen when you are watching Maureen, don't it, people?
Yep.
You have to give to Caesar what is due to Caesar. And we cannot deny that Kevin, you know, was a masterclass of a person in a cussing, in a jokes,
Yep.
in a reasoning. Because sometimes remember the time when he did go a Barbados and he did have COVID. All that the situation is still fresh in my mind when he did cuss the people. What them did do? Arrest him or something? Them did quarantine him and all sort of things.
So
Me not gonna tell no lie. And some of them might not like this. So why not me eye?
I
Might
don't
not
look
me
right
eye.
for true.
Um,
Big up
Some
yourself,
of them
those
might
of you
not
who
agree
are
with
watching
me, I gotta
and
say.
liking up the live.
my eye them still red people. Leave me alone.
So come on,
Some of them
buddy.
might not agree with me, I say. But you see me, I am one of these people. Me can't hold grudge. Me is a Leo. At July 25th, my born. Me can't hold grudge. Me can malice you for a long time, but me can't hold no grudge. Somewhere along the lines, I have to come back and
Lovelace
talk to
at
you.
55.
Somehow along the lines, I have to
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna
say,
call
this
out
is
your
all
real name. Big up
jokes. Put
yourself.
fun and jokes aside. What really happened? You understand where I come from? So, to really be honest with you, for years the brother dead and them shoot him up and whatever, I was very, very shocked.
Yeah.
We weren't friends. I mean, I called him the other day when we did it on my live.
Yes.
And him confirmed that me and him never
There was
have
nothing. Yes,
And
I
for the
remember
longest-
that. Guys, I don't know if you do remember that. He did call him on his live and said, you know, do we have any beef still? And Kevin said, no, everything good between them. You understand?
Well, me been hearing, say him I tell people, say we don't have nothing. Even my catchphrase, mama, him start to use it a lot. You understand me and all these things. And the brother is just a masterpiece of a person.
Yes.
Some people like him, some people don't like him. For what him do to me and my business and my husband, we should not really hate him. But me not hate him. Me not.
You understand? No, the thing is that what YMK went on to talk about is the fact that, you know, people have such a hard time handling banter. They don't know how to deal with banter. People are online and them are cuss and them are cascas and them are rare. And instead of just taking it as an online thing, online beef to capitalize on to boost your audience and to get more and more popularity or whatever, they are taking it into real life. But you know what I have an issue with this? Because YMK himself, right, struggles to handle banter sometimes, right? And there are times when people have come at him online and he has reacted badly, and you know, and gotten really hurt and really upset about it, and struggles to cope with how people criticize him. And that's why he goes through all of his comments and he's constantly blocking and deleting and removing people. You understand me? Whoever says something critical against him. I was one of them. Don't forget. You understand? Pick up yourself, Antoinette. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I was one of them. Because I remember when Your Majesty was going on about the fact that, you know, he's asking people for proof of disability so that they can then order in the shop, because he's got this whole thing about if you're gonna order, it's an online thing, and some people struggle with forms and can't read and all of that. And he turned around and he's asking his customers to present him with proof of disability that they're dyslexic. Somebody in the comments said that, hang on a minute, that's not legal for you to be asking for people's personal documents like that. I then agreed with that person. And the person then, the admin removed my comment and removed the original comment. Somebody say, admin, why you remove my comment for them? Then remove that comment and mute me for that live. So I reached out to him and said, listen, your admin them need to check themselves because people are just expressing themselves. They're not being disrespectful. So why is your admin busy blocking and deleting people? The man come out with one piece of tirade for him live. And you know, at first I did not think it was me. And the man come out with one piece of tirade for him live and on a leave my what's it not clot. Admin alone and them get paid for do or not paid, but you know, them recruited for do exactly what the what's it not clot. Me tell them for do and ray, etc. etc. He didn't call my name, but after which the admin then blocked me from the page. So I knew then I was one of the persons that he was referring to. And I thought to myself, you oversensitive little girl. That's the first thing I thought. You are an oversensitive little girl. You understand? But anyway, I've moved on because block me on one page, you can't block me on all the others, right? But he does get worked up based on what people say to him online. He cannot handle when people go against the things that he says. And the majority of his audience are people who have to agree with him or keep quiet. Nothing that will make YMK look less than he is. You understand me? So when you've got fragile personalities like that online, who can't take criticism, because if you no vex with me for the striking at the one page, if you ever know much page, your majesty strike. Right? And at the end of the day, while I can understand why you have to strike some of them to set a precedent, at the end of the day, it is because you are feeling offended. It hurt you. You understand me? Whatever is being said. And that's why you do it. That's why you react that way. But Kevon, you see, Kevon has a lot of enmity. Him enmity out there is very, very high. I'm going to make on listen to Kia. Kia was on the live last night, right? And Kia gone the most way. Just hold on a second. I'm going to go through. And I'm going to pull up this live.
Goody dog dead. Woof, woof.
Because this is one here, the mad one here. Asha, she did a play it.
But I wouldn't say disrespect because really and truly I will never, like, you know, some of them just here because me make absolutely no joke about that boy that, you know.
I glad he dead.
That was who's feeling to realize. But I will
Kia,
not do
it doesn't
because
matter.
Almighty God.
Almighty God, I will
All
face him.
You know, I'm feeling all fucking important. All it was never important. That will never be.
And God he dead.
Never and will never be.
Because he too wicked to families, women and children.
He just hitting all here. It was always hitting all here.
You don't do people wickedness. That man was a wicked man together with his followers, Yank Nation River, which was wicked.
Exactly, Taron. Life will humble you. Sam, you bitch. All been saying that.
Oh, Sam has been on my profile too here, cussing
We don't
me.
even have a master. All of them like fucking stray dog.
Master. No master, stray dog.
Nobody to leave me fucking back. If you wait to get mother content, period.
Look at how she laugh.
Life will humble you. Just wait.
No, sir.
Life have humbled us in many ways. We know to be good human being.
Now your master not here.
You're not here. You hear that?
You understand?
Bow.
Afternoon and tonight. Blessings.
Your master cause hurt upon women and children, and you have to pay for it.
You know why it is hurting them? You know why it is hurting them? I realize people was expecting you to carry on a certain way, but if they really know you, they will think differently.
Kia have class.
That is it. The thought.
Kia used to get done like a old get to, but Kia don't class.
I just pray. I just study all your hoes, but I will cuss all your fucking hoes.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Only when all they come in my comments.
Thank you, amen.
I will do it. I just pray. Well, if it's just a so far, but the
Listen.
laughing stock was a closed down army business. I run army from 12 bedroom wall.
So you hear all of
She has
that?
come
I
a
don't know if you
long
hear
way.
exactly what she said. She's basically saying that the Yank Nation closed down her business. So this is now Kia. Remember, Your Majesty referred to Kia in his live, and he's saying that that is one of the people that he fell out with, right? And that he was busy in a kind of bacchanal with online. Now, Kia is basically saying that him and his Yank Nation descended on her so much that they actually closed down her business. Now, this guy has got some serious, or at least had some serious influence over his followers. Serious influence. Anyway, listen.
Kevin Solomon, Kevin Robinson used to pass by town.
Very funny that I get run from a 12-bedroom house. I still will laugh.
I laughing here, sorry, but I laughing.
But I thought I'd been run from the house. I lost my business. All the business. All you do the most.
The douche and wickedness. That same Kevin utterly and Yank Nation.
You will never be famous like Kevin or Shekan.
Kevin are famous, he famous, dead in the grave.
Let me teach you something. May his soul rest in peace. Kevin, aka Young Boss, has never, up to this day, reached the pinnacle of popularity like ranking Kia Boss bitch.
Booyah.
Check the fucking scoreboard,
Jesus.
Not even in 2023, when everybody have a phone, they never even make half.
Wanna see all them kind of gloating here and all them kind of something about how many followers and the levels of popularity. You see that kind of thing? That is so sick. God no. Everybody is basically looking at each of these bloggers with a side eye. All of them are suspect when it comes to the death of this young man. You hear what me I said, Tono? All of them are suspect. And when you hear people that talk about who more popular than who and who have the most likes and who have a record for the most gifts, and it is crossing over into the Jamaican diaspora real hard. TikTok Jamaica is not what it used to be. It is now getting just as messy. People are fighting to rank. You hear what I'm saying? And they will stop at nothing, some of them, to get rid of those who are ranking all the time. Look how quickly Kia is defending how she used to be on top and how she has all the views and all of this kind of language. I just don't understand it. Me would I rather have a nice, small and comfortable set of followers. Yes, God no. Because this is not about money for me. It's about money for a lot of people. And I don't knock their hustle. Let them do what they're doing to earn what they're earning. But I'm saying, for me, it is all about that enjoyment, that camaraderie. And should I monetize? I have already said this on a previous live, that should I monetize, my monetization will go into charity. Because I don't need it. You hear what I say? I don't need it. I'm going to give it back. Right? But this hatred that is coming from popularity really makes you wonder if this is the reason why this young man was taken out. Why them take him 3 points? Just because, when me tell you, so the guy did popular up on TikTok. The guy was getting lions upon lions upon lions. The guy take over TikTok. And them just couldn't stand it.
Views, which have several seats. Multiple fucking seats. Who you talking about famous and popularity with? Bitch, where you now come from? Where you now come from, who? You ever see anybody sit on a fucking live cussing with 10,000 people in 2 minutes? 10,000?
Jesus. 10,000 people in 2 minutes for cussing.
6-7 years ago.
That's a lot.
Never make a radio station. Never get Spice and all these big Jamaican artists to give them drops with a name in it. Excuse. Have several seats, bitch.
The Spice, the one up here already.
I like when people talk the truth, you know.
What's wrong with all your hoes?
Kia used to cuss me in a girls.
Come hoes.
And she changed her life around. And I like how she's talking the truth.
Bitch, I have fucking Spice.
Yeah, but you don't tell the truth.
Ranking Kia boss. Bitch, I feel somebody nice clean sheet. A Spice I do it.
The truth is not only me now. This man costs real people.
I fucking come off social media.
Yes.
I don't come to cost people. I change my ways because at the end of the day, cussing people is not a fucking career.
Thank you.
But other than several popularity, nobody else ever had Trinidad on pause
Like Kia.
They might have views. Still not like me. But ain't nobody yet. Besides when the news probably showing had Trinidad on pause. 10 o'clock I go in live and everybody drop everything. Close the shop.
She cost me $2 but she changed.
Here we will drop my mother comes too.
Who's telling her that?
I didn't even know.
Yeah, she started going on because people were calling her coolie this and coolie whatever on her live, right? Now listen to this bit.
Front your house because, you know,
I have that video where he driving from Kia house.
Listen to that, you know. Hold on, let me pull that up because in case you missed it. This is what he did to Kia. So remember, we here already say that him followers them, the Yank Nation, they closed down Kia's business. Alright? Okay.
I stopped the back and forth when people start coming in front of your house because, you know,
I have that video where he driving from Kia house.
People's house is a whole different ball game. They start sending police, saying, making fake screenshots that they're raping children. You know,
I have those screenshots. What they did, them Yankas. And he passed in front of the Kia house and said a Koshi. I have that recorded.
Sister, you
Now that's serious. If the brother but didn't this happen to this never happened to Gracie? This did happen to Gracie. When people turn up in front of Gracie house and smash window. We don't know if it's skit. We don't know if it's real because them people they're bad pan the skit them, you know. But me I just say if it is real, it has happened before in our community. When people turn up at your doorstep, that is a serious threat in itself. But to be calling the police on the person and giving fake screenshot, manufacturing evidence to say that the person raped a child, seriously, that's a big thing. And you can imagine, you know, because remember, as I said, this person is trans, right? And for go at the police station with that kind of information there, that's a serious something. Serious something. Me can understand why a lot of people will dislike Kevin thoroughly. I can understand why. But is it a reason for them to go and kill the youth? I know a reason for kill somebody. Is a reason to dislike. But to cross the line as to want to take him off the face of the earth. That's too much. It's really too much.
yours, honey.
Pong is pong, but when you take it personally to people, children is a whole different level and people families.
You know, if somebody cuss you, cuss them back, but you cannot attack people because it will make you money. It have a code. And I'm not speaking about me. I was the biggest money making name. But these women, these children, you understand? We have to have limits. Not because people laughing, because I have followers as well. I have followers as well that used to, but everyone's lives would not be good again. Dean Alfred, who you talking about? Who everyone's lives wouldn't be good again. If it's one thing I show,
let me skip past that because that's her gloating about how popular she is.
I do that, George!
George, pick up yourself, lover. Aina Alec, my lover, my queen forever. Happy birthday to my darling Aina Alec. May Almighty God bless you with life, health, strength, wisdom.
Let me jump past that part here.
Chanel Smith, somehow they need to take all the time. I understand all they do, like what Asha do, but somehow they need to take all the time.
I don't give a fuck.
None all they was never telling. None all they never tell Kevin when he cuss anybody else children and anybody else mother, all they never used to say. So I would just have to block all they now because you see this, I don't really care for some all you know.
Thank you, Kia.
Because all they know they stinking dirty racial Asha. Okay, we understand you want to call she racial, but she rejoicing over the man then. You had mouth when you was cussing your children?
Oh yeah.
You had mouth when you was cussing Sunshine on? You open your mouth when you cuss and say poison minds? I would just have to block all the fucking big head hoes. Because we don't need all the hair, you know. We don't need all the hair.
Go to sleep.
You understand? All it is just thrive on fucking drama and negativity. And that's what we do. You see, drama and negativity, what you put out will come to fuck back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cuss used to be laugh. Fire burn Batty, man. Well, you probably on fire right now, Rogers Gogan. I should call the what does it say, the fire service to you? You get banned one time. Yeah.
So in a year, what you give out is what you're gonna get back. 100%. What you give out is what you're gonna get back. And we have to be aware of the karma when it comes to using social media. We have to be aware of it. You understand? When you end up in a big fight and big cussing and it leads to it crossing over between what is online to what is happening in your personal life, it's gone too far. And it's time to stop. It's gone too far and it's time to stop. Same like how YMK spent 40 days, 40 nights. He didn't literally, but you know, done in tea lady. And we were all enjoying the ping pong between the two of them. Watching to see what tea lady was going to come and say. Watching to see what YMK was going to do next. Blah, blah, blah. And it lasted for as long as it lasted. This person, as we know, continues to be bitter towards YMK and other members that are associated, particularly with 99. Right? Now, what if, and I'm just giving a scenario, guys. What if this person, who everybody is saying have mental health issues? I don't know. That's what people say. But what if it manifests that something crosses over into the physical? What will we be saying as the followers who were enjoying it all? You understand? It does make me question. It makes me question my role in it. It makes me question the role of my friends online in it. It makes me question everything to see, is it really worth it? Because you have some people that cannot handle banter. And not everybody back broad like mine or other people. Some people will take it so personal that they feel the need to eliminate you because of the pain and the upset that you have caused. Right? As I said, we've already in the Jamaican community lost 2 bloggers to this. 2. Is Asha right for how she's behaving, gloating and laughing? I'm going to say this, that Asha may have a right to be angry and to completely dislike the man. She does. But there is more to the story, because you always know there is his side, her side, and the truth. At the end of the day, there is more to the story, and there's probably a good reason why these two have fallen out. But to me, it is never justifiable to gloat about somebody's death. It is never justifiable. I don't care how the person rang you. The moment you start talking about, I'm glad him dead, and I'm glad and God not sleep, and all of that rejoicing, when this person never rape you, this person never commit no kind of molestation towards your picnic, yeah, this person never did these things. However, they may have impacted on your pocket. They may have made your life uncomfortable. Because even if CPD come into your life, Child Protection Department come into your life, or CPS, whatever they call it over there, and you've got nothing going on, they're just going to come, fluff about, and realize that your household is fine and leave you alone. It's a temporary discomfort. Afford him some temporary discomfort, no? Why you have to end the man's life for things that he does to irritate you that might be temporary? Now, if the guy is all these accusations that people are making. This is, if this is true, he must send people for come at your yard. He must drive up and down in front of your house and I show the Yankers them where you live. He must close down your business and all of that. I can understand why people will hate the guy. I understand it. But I still don't think it is justifiable. One, to rejoice over him being dead. Two, to actually execute the man. Because it was an execution, you know. You know, say a 24 bullet the man get. 24 bullets the man get in the car. 24. No word of a joke. Me not sorry for she, but I'm not gonna rejoice of her death. Exactly. Well, you're sorry. Don't you not have to sorry for the fact that he's gone. You don't have to be sorry, because if you have enmity with the man, you have enmity with the man. Right? You have enmity with the man. But to rejoice over his death, that is crazy. To rejoice and out pop champagne. Let me tell you something. There is a thing called karma. She's talking about karma. Karma may have gotten him, yes. Karma may have gotten him. He may have gone one step too far. He may have said something to the wrong person. He may have hurt somebody in a way that was irreparable. So them have to act. But I do not believe any human being should rejoice, particularly over such a violent death. Right? Be glad that whatever online torture you were going through is over. Be glad that you are no longer going to be a target of whatever malignment that may have been coming your way is. But to rejoice over somebody's murder is a level of sickness that I cannot comprehend. I can't comprehend it, nor can I condone it. Right? It is justifiable to hate the man. It is not justifiable to commit murder. It isn't. I have seen some people who have done wicked or crueler things to people just to walk the earth. You understand me? Walking the earth. Same way. But them go to them way for eliminate somebody. Now the guy that we were listening to earlier on my page, who came out and spoke, can't remember his name, who is also a very famous blogger, right? Influencer. Basically saying that they deliberately did it in Pride Month to send a message. Deliberately chose Pride Month to kill the man. Right? Now, if there is even that involved in it, if it is the case and it's not coincidence, then that's also quite serious. You understand me? You heard the thing that I played with Asha saying that she would pay somebody $10,000. $10,000 to actually give him a cut-ass, beat him up, and put it on camera. And then she lied about it to try to back out. But obviously, you know, the internet never lies and it never forgets. All these people are going to be suspects, you know. Now switch that to the Jamaican situation. Should anything happen to any of our social media personalities, particularly think about the camps that are currently the most popular at the moment, the Royals, the Plancatarians. And should anything happen, God forbid it, you know, but should anything happen to any of these people, all those people who are online, busy boiling bad candle, and I talk about a scammer and them are going to do all kind of things to set up them business, and them are going to do all of these people are going to be suspects. You understand? All of these people are going to be suspects. Because it's not one time or two time I've heard 99 in particular get threatened. It's not the first or the second. People have said that they want her gone. You understand? It's one thing to want somebody gone off of social media. It's another thing to want somebody gone off the planet of the earth. And it's more than one time we've heard it. And we take it as nothing. Some of us is like, sure, them just run off them out. Them can't touch auntie. Them can't do nothing. Them can't do nothing to her. You understand me? But me I tell you, you know, that we have to start to take these kind of threats seriously. We have to start to take it seriously. And just don't get in any entanglements with these people. I go over, mix up queen. As to say, I've briefly go over there and talk about, oh, the $25 is too much. A whole bunch of people are done me say me broke. That's alright, me broke. Yes. Go and feel so. Me alright with that. I tell me say me broke. I tell me say if me can't afford it, me for shut up. I tell me say lady, other people can buy it so tapping nice. This that. Una can go and be idiot on social media and a fat and fall for mangoes here. Carry on do it. Yes? Carry on do it. Me are no idiots. I put my pockets inwards. You understand me? Towards my family and my kids and my wealth. If I choose to give for charity, that's a different cup of tea. Last year, I purchased 2 tickets for people. Nobody no really know that. I can't talk it now, but me never did I go talk it at the time. Yeah, that was my charitable donation. And it's a whole heap of charity me do off the air where people don't know about. 1 and 2 people might know, but not everybody will know. Yeah. So, see me and come live with me are 2 different things. At first, my finger get jiggy and I go back through and I delete my comment them. I say, no man, I stop answer them people. I need to stop. I'm not supposed to answer these people. Don't answer them because they're only making me famous. The more they post me, the more likes and the more people follow. So, I never follow them up. My message, mix up queen, I say mix up queen. You see if you are going to use my things them, try use them and give me my credit here. So people know where to go follow. Because there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 who definitely agree with me. Them just afraid for talk it by your page. You understand? So I gotta learn also that avoid all of the confrontation and the crap with these people online because a lot of them are very small-minded. They can't think beyond what is presented in front of their nose, right? And people will run with and believe on the basis of whichever page they are following, because not all pages are objective and not all pages will give the full breadth of opinions or the unpopular opinion them. I mean, I have a problem, I give an unpopular opinion. You understand me? Me we give an unpopular opinion if I want to give one. Because if that is what I feel, that's what I feel and I'm entitled to believe it. But me I telling a straight say that a lot of the things that we have seen manifest in Trinidad, the things that we are seeing amongst the Trinidadian bloggers, and this horrible outcome is a warning to the blogger them in Jamaica and in the Jamaican diaspora. So nobody thinks say England out of the picture or America out of the picture. All of the Jamaican diaspora needs to take note of what has taken place with Kevin. All of them. All of us, I should say. Right? And if we not learn from it, we are going to repeat history. You understand me? We are going to repeat history. The $25 live stream cut off at 10:30, so I didn't see Latoya and Chrissy perform. Hold on. I don't know what the comment they're going to go. Okay, Cindy. The $25 live stream cut off at 10:30, so I didn't see Latoya and Chris perform or Chrissy receive her award. I refreshed it till I tired. Wow. Okay. Wow. But all I got was live stream offline. Well, there you go, you see. And at the end of the day, right? People, you see, and this is the thing is people are so small-minded. All they're seeing is, girl, you broke. That's why you complain. And they can't see beyond the logic. They can't see beyond the logic of if I pay $25 and it is not for charity, I must have a product in my pocket because times are hard. And you may think that $25 cannot buy a plate of food, a good plate of food. But it can buy a plate of food that is not necessarily of high quality for somebody of limited budget. But you don't want to talk up for the people them we broke. You don't want to talk up for the people them we are struggle. You just want to be identified. You don't want to go and run up like say you can afford when you self can't even make on bills meet. Me I telling you straight to them, I have no problems. I pay my bills. But I do not feel I should underrepresent just because I can afford to pay my bills. Because I know some people can't afford that. And if you are getting a live stream access, there should be clear terms and conditions to that live stream access. Is the live stream access going to be how long a access am I having? Can I watch it 24 hours later? In other words, hey, I'm gonna pay for it, Miss Princess, but I'm not gonna be able to watch until tomorrow night. Does that mean I still have access to it? When you pay them kind of money over here in a big foreign for access to an event, you have a certain designated amount of time that you can watch it, and it's clear in whatever it is that you're purchasing. You understand me? If you say you're going to cut it off at 10:30 and you not have no further access and your $25 just gone, so think about it, people. If you pay $25 and you go to a concert, you are present in the concert, you are enjoy things in the concert, you're fully involved and you're seeing everything and you go away with the experience. You make a friend here and there because there are added benefits to socializing. If you are going to be online enjoying an event, which is definitely not the same, you must have more than limited access to a live link. Because if you pay money, you should have access beyond the hours that it is performing for or going on for the event is taking place for. That is the normal standard procedure. But these idiots are thinking, oh, no, as long as I support him, and this is how you dash on the money all over social media, dash on the money, and then by the time you look, you can't buy nothing. You can't buy a house, you can't pay no bill, you no have no car, you can't send in the picnic at school, but you don't have to hide it because you're there online a floss. No lucky. You can't go on holiday. You sit down and watch people holiday through lens. Not me a ass. I put down my extra monies. My extra monies I put down for my family. I invest there. If I choose to do charity, I'm doing charity. That's a different cup of tea. You understand? We are roll for Cindy. Get up. You understand? But this is what I'm trying to say. They can't think outside the box. They cannot. And they don't challenge things when it is taking place. Those are the followers that I don't need. Right? So me actually thank Mix Up Queen for flinging things up over there and me get to see the one and wear sheep. Because me just go through and just black. Right? Because the sheep will always follow. There were a couple that were not sheep. One of which I know cannot stand 99, can't stand the ground she walked on. But at least she saw the point. Another person just simply said, talk up here, I did too much. Yeah. And if you are now telling me that your live access died at 10:30, then it was definitely too much. And where is the technical support should that happen? I bet you there was no technical support. Because this is another thing that also happens when you give live access. If there is any problem, there should be an immediate contact for technical support should that live not work and you have paid your money to access it. Poor planning results in things like this. You can't do things last minute like this and then you expect that it's gonna go 100% well. And don't get me wrong, I like Miss Princess and I've never said otherwise. But I'm not a bullshitter. I don't believe in bullshitting people. Especially people when me like. Me might a bullshit you, if me not like you. And then laugh. And then them a go turn on and tell me I'm a hypocrite. But I don't care because I don't like you. So whatever. But if I like you, I'm going to tell you exactly the truth. And I'm going to say that, okay, fine. It was a clever idea to do a live access. It was. It was not clever to do it last minute. Okay? there is a I was confused as well, because when I was talking about the $25, like, is it $25 towards charity? Is it just for the live stream? What exactly is it? Because one minute you have $100, $150, $160 ticket, then it dropped to 150, then it dropped to 100, and me confused. You understand why you never put the charitable donation in there? I was confused, but I got clarified this morning. So thank you to that person who reached out to me and explained to me that actually that $25 goes towards the running cost of the event, and the charitable donations, the drive for that would take place within the event itself. But if this is the case and there is some charitable donations being generated at the event, there should also be a public declaration, or at least a declaration to those who contributed or were at the event, of exactly how much was raised. And it certainly would be good to know how much was raised towards Pinky, in terms of public declaration and transparency. Do you see what I'm saying? Or am I chatting rubbish? Because to me, as so things supposed to go, if it is well organized. You understand me? People supposed to know, say, oh, at the event it was an amazing success, and for that night we have raised $3,500 Canadian dollars towards Pinky's care or whatever. Okay, that would be nice. Yes, and then the transparency is right there, right? So I said on that live, why is it that we're not hearing what percentage is going to go towards it, but only to hear that the monies for the tickets has nothing to do with the charity? It has to do with the running cost of the show. So the charity thing is going to take place in the event. So as I'm saying, hopefully for next year, if Princess is going to still carry on doing this whole thing, that Princess put it together from now, so that she knows exactly what she's doing by then. Because these things take a lot of planning, and it really is about being very systematic with your project management, which has key milestones that need to be met in order to deliver a smooth product, a smooth outcome at the end. And people are going to say, she running, she no fee. Yes, my blouse and skirt enough. And don't forget that I'm a fully trained project manager. Prince 2 to be exact. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. Okay? But I'm going to say, I'm still for the event taking place and being a success. And I love the fashion, because you know I'm a little bit of a girly girl. I'm a love to the clothes. Everything looked nice, all pretty and all glamorous. And, you know, hearing all the feedback about who looked good and who never looked good, that is all a part of the fun for me, right? And it looks like it was a good time. It was definitely not as packed as it was in previous times. It wasn't as packed. And that is a fact. But sometimes the whole heap of crowd are not good something. Sometimes when it's little and cute and little and nice, at that time you get the best moments of enjoyment. Okay, they had nice entertainment from people who are known and familiar, not Cora Obedi that come and dig out Princess Eye and take the whole of the money and go about our business. Because that she do, right? None of that. Pay the locals to come and do the performances. That was a better look, right? So everything to me looked smoother on the surface. Now, as to whether or not Miss Princess actually made a profit, that's a one different cup of tea. That is a different thing, and is only for Miss Princess to know if it was a success in that right or not. Okay? YMK didn't even go to the after party. He's saying they're too tired. But that's so. You understand me? But yeah, man, people, we have to learn from this social media incident. We have to learn from it. We have to learn from it. I know for a fact I have to learn from it. I have to learn from it. I mean, now I can pay them no mind all the time. But most times I have to learn to ignore. You understand? And take myself away from the bagga and the negativity, and just focus on my page and my people and my followers and my graduates, and do my little live them. And it no matter to me if I 2 people, 3 people dep on my lives, I am quite happy with that. You understand? Because I know that the people who remain are my true followers or my true haters. One of the two. But genuinely my true followers. Anyway, do not forget to like the live, right? Like up the live and so. And I hope you guys are, yes, be careful in these streets. That's right, my dear. I have to be careful in these streets. I do. I really do. Because these streets are not safe. All right? Bless up you guys selves. I'm going to eat my curry goat. And so now, and enjoy my Sunday evening. Have a good time, all right? Bye-bye.